While some foods are pretty clear whether or not they're warming or cooling for you, like for example, a cucumber, pretty easy to feel like that maybe tends to be a little bit more cooling than something like a glass of red wine, which tends to be warming. But some foods are a little trickier to tell, and there is no definite rule that sometimes in Chinese medicine textbooks we'll find that something fits, somebody's put it in a cooling category and somebody else put it in the neutral or maybe even slightly warming. There is sometimes a little bit of disagreement in where a food sits in terms of its energetics, its warming or cooling properties. However, it's rare that we'd find one textbook put something in cold and then in a different textbook, it's definitely in the hot category. So there are some that sit in that sort of in between. But how can you maybe determine that aside from eating the food? You might get some hints, for example, for the season that it grows in. If it tends to grow in the winter season, it may have more warming properties, and vice versa. If it tends to grow in the summer, it may have more cooling properties. You might also get a hint from whether or not how it grows. So if it grows below ground, it would tend to have more warming properties, more than likely. And above ground, perhaps it will have more cooling properties. You might tell from its color. If it's red or orange or yellow, it may have some more warming properties versus if it's green or blue, it might have more cooling properties. These are not hard, fast lines, but they can give you a little bit of a clue.